There's a Susie waiting patiently for her new house. Aren't you, baby girl? Good morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning, morning. Here they come. Good morning. Come on, me waddling Susie. Come on, girls. Breakfast time for us. Let's go. Tom, you hitching a ride? Yeah. Hitching a ride. Do you think the girls will want to turn?
Hey, get back on that line. Get back on the line. Well, kids, don't leave it on the line. Hold it. All right, Danny, come down here and stake this. Or actually, Caitlin, bring it on down. Bring down that stake. There you go. So, guys, what we're doing is we're going to go. I was going to make a divider to make some birthing pans, but that's a little bit too easy. We're going to redesign the whole goat setup up here. We're going to build a different milking shed, same kind of design, but we're going to double it in size. We're going to completely redo all the fence up here and everything. Crazy goat. We got some string laid out. You can show them. You ain't got to stare at me. We got some string laid out for about the size of the milking shed. We're going to get this here took care of. Hopefully, most of it Tuesday, I'm hoping. Wednesday, I got to go take Youngin to dentist appointment. We'll show you some more of this here, okay? Y'all won't see this video till we're done with it. So we'll show you bit by bit, alright?
Me and my little sidekick has been inside just getting some cleaning and tidying up done. And she also took her a little nap as well. But right now we're just coming to give some leftovers to the chickens. Just some carrots and lettuce, celery and cucumber and a few bits and bobs from supper last night. And then we're gonna head on up and go check on how those guys are getting on. They've all been up there helping Will do, I don't know, you could call it a goat pen remodel or do-over. Well, milking room really. You like them chickens, don't you? So, alright, let's give these chickies these leftovers and then check on those guys. Looks like everybody's busy up here. You boys are busy going down the slide, huh? Yeah.
My turn.
I bet Dad's so glad to have you boys as helpers. Well, we got everybody hands on deck. It looks like you're clearing it up pretty fast there, hon.
Huh?
Looks like you're getting it cleared up pretty fast.
We ain't doing too bad.
Yeah.
I ain't looked at the o'clock though. I don't know what time it is.
I'm not sure.
Mom, is it lunchtime?
No, it's not lunchtime.
What?
Is it lunchtime? Is it lunchtime?
That's the only question you ask all day. I'm not sure what time it is, to be honest, hon.
I pulled out some poles.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, you finally accomplished something.
You're all getting on with it pretty quick. Say you did a panel all by yourself?
Yep. Well, Caitlin cut a little rope. She had
A little bitty bit. And what are you doing there, Will?
Same thing as Danny, but worse.
I can't hear you, hon.
Same thing as Danny.
Getting these panels off, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. She-Ra! That's showing me age now, isn't it? That was something I used to watch. He-Man and She-Ra.
The building's actually going to butt up here, so we got to remove all these panels and go off the building.
Oh, we'll get it.
Yeah. I think we can have the majority of it done today.
Yep.
I'm not going to worry about the roof today.
No.
Yeah.
And it's just going to help to have the pen and the milking room and the feed room
Yeah.
just all together and all nicely organised as well. So,
It will.
yeah. Getting excited. So,
She is.
even though we can't do our veggie garden, at least we can do this.
Yeah. Everything needs doing.
Yep. As well. Yeah, you just happen to be outside, aren't you? We're all happy to be out in the sunshine. Well, it's getting late, guys, so the girls have got new digs tonight. They're going to be staying in our milking shed, and then hopefully we'll have their pen and their new sleeping area and milking shed all done tomorrow, and they'll be back up here. Alright guys, well we hope this helps you out and give you some ideas on some buildings and how to do it on the cheap too. Susie waiting patiently for her new house. Aren't you, baby girl? So it looks like you went ahead and made yourself a goat nest. Oh, my sleepy Susan. your house done too.
Well, you think it's a normal house?
I do think it's a normal house. Oh, it ain't? What you made? Oh, a ramp for the goats. Is that so they can go on the roof? That's cool, Joe. And go down. What'd you forget? I think the goats are gonna love that, honey. So they can sleep under there, and then come out, go up your ramp, and then go on the roof. Is that right?
Okay, so the goat shed. We've built it completely out of pallets, okay? That's all our framing material. Now, the roof system is cattle panels. Joe, it goes over there in that building. The cattle panels we buy are from Tractor Supply, and we buy these 16 by, I want to say 52 inches. Hey Joe, can you please pick that up and stand it up so y'all don't stomp all over? Slide it inside the pallet, son. Sorry. They're 16 by 52. We buy the bigger squared panels just because they run, I think it's like $22 a piece. So it works out really well. They're extremely sturdy. We haven't finished this building yet, but if you're planning on making one, okay, what you want to do if you're going to use these panels is the ideal width to have this building is 14 foot 7 inches. Okay, that gets you the perfect pitch. All right, the closer you have it together, the taller your ceiling's going to be. Okay, and the less you'll have to support it. Now you can go a lot more narrow than what we have, but we went this distance. I'm actually wider than what I'd like to be. But the reason we went this distance was just we needed that little bit extra space. So, you want to come in here real quick?
You?
Close that up. The center support, these are actually out of pallets that we had gotten. I didn't buy these. But you can use 2x4s or something like that if you can't find any pallets made out of these boards. But basically you'll just raise it to the peak you want it. Now we're actually going to put spacer blocks in to raise this a little bit higher. I had to make some modifications. So we'll raise it up just a little bit more to get that peak that we want. And we're going to add in a side support here just to give it a little bit of sturdiness for snow. We've had 5 inches on this so far.
Probably 5 or 6.
About 5 inches. And that wasn't light, powdery snow. That was ice and sleet. You know, it was a mess. And it did belly it down just a little bit. But, like I said, we haven't finished it. So we're going to add in a support here. And where this 2x4 is here, if you'll show them down here, I'm going to put another support there. And that will keep all the pitch I need to it. I mean, it's plenty high enough for what we need it for, and it's extremely cost effective. What we have in this is free pallets everywhere. And I would tell you how many pallets we used, but that's not a good idea because pallets are not all equal. We've got 4 different sizes of pallets that we've used in this building. So it really all depends on what you can get in your area. For the roofing, you know, we already talked about panels, but I cover it with tarps. Tarps work extremely well. I do not buy the cheapest junk tarp I can get. I actually buy tarps from Cstco. Cstco sells, I believe they're 16 foot by 16 foot tarps. They sell them in a 2-pack for $20. And this building I actually built to size to work for 2 tarps. And that allows overlap of about a foot, you know, where you cross your tarp. So, yes?
You did belly that goat because Tom was playing in mud water with it.
I don't know.
Well, kids. But, that's the only real materials we have in this is the cattle panels and the tarps. Everything else is free material. So, I mean, depending on what size of building you want, I mean, you could get away with $60 for having, you know, an outside building. And if you need to take it apart, it's extremely easy. We screwed all our pallets together with decking screws. So you just pull your screws out, you redo it the way you want it. It's not a big deal, it's easy, and it's cost effective. The siding is also pallets. So we didn't even put out for siding, which we're still working on the siding. We're gonna start tearing apart some pallets here in a bit to get that done. This building is, I believe, 15 foot wide is what it is, by 24 long.
And that includes not only the milking and feed area, but the bedding area for the goats too.
Yeah, we actually, you can come on down here. We've got this up, this rubber tarp, because we had some pretty rough wind, and I haven't been able to enclose the ends yet. But this is actually, what is it? It's a little over 4 foot that we left for the goat shelter, which is extremely helpful. With this being pallets, there's so many options that you can, you know, come up with. You can design it how you want. I mean, it's easy to do. It's extremely cheap, and there's a lot you can do to play with. I mean, come on through. We did the outside pen and cattle panels as well, but we were actually lacking a little bit of space, This is actually one pallet. It's a 10-foot pallet is what it is, which is what I used for the outside walls of this building. You don't have to use 10-foot pallets. Just take your other pallets and you stand them up on end, and they're the same height, so you just need more of them. But, I mean, it's extremely sturdy. We just, you know, put posts in, the goats can't tear it up, and it works. I mean, if you were able to get a hold of enough of these, you could actually build all of your fencing out of it as well. You might want to anchor it down a little bit better than what we did, but if you're going to do all the fencing with it, 4x4 slide into them perfectly, so you could actually concrete them in if you wanted. But in our building here, we have got, let's see, I used 5 cattle panels and 2 tarps.
So for a building that's, what did you say, 15
by 24, we've got
we use, well, for a building that's 15 foot by 24 foot, and we used, what did you say, 5 cattle panels, 2 tarps, and all the rest was pallets. We've probably got,
I don't include fasteners in our price.
no, but what did you say, we've probably got about $100, which as well, we already had this fence, we already had this gate and the red gate, so we didn't have any cost in that either.
Yeah, and as far as that goes, guys, I mean, I've also, or often thought in videos thinking, well, you gotta kinda add that in, but you don't. Because, like this gate, we didn't buy this gate. Somebody was throwing this gate away. I mean, there is all sorts of places you can go to find stuff like that.
And like we did with our old milking shed, you don't even have to buy a gate. We made a gate from a pallet.
There's a lot of, you know, options here. You can do a lot with pallets. But this is an extremely cost-effective way to get you started. There's no reason to go spend, you know, $8,000 on building a little bitty barn if you're going to grow out of it. I do not intend for this to last us the next even 3 years. We're going to grow out of this extremely fast. But with it being pallets, I might even just add to it and extend it out. I mean, that would be extremely easy to do. So, for the price and the flexibility of it, it's the way to go.
So there you go, guys. Here's our new milking stroke feed stroke shelter building, and we're gonna put all the measurements and everything we use down in the description below. So if you need that, you know where to find it, and if you got any questions, just drop us a comment.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you.
We'll put some pictures on
Instagram. Alright guys, we'll see y'all later. Hun?
Bye.
Bye.